Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Creating Hanley. I am Kimberly at Creating Hanley. And while today's episode is not going to specifically be a sewing studio tour, I am going to show you around this space very quickly. So here we go. You ready for the whirlwind tour here? All right. So the front entrance is right in front of me right there. And so when you walk in, this is kind of what you see. You guys have seen this backdrop many times. The cat's here. You've seen that many times. There's a mirror behind this fabric. That's why I put that up, because the mirror just reflects, when I'm doing filming. And if you've seen some of the earlier videos, you have seen that mirror back there. And I think it detracts. Anyway, not that this doesn't, because look at all these cats. But anyway, let's take a real quick tour. So this bookshelf behind me right here, this bookshelf right here is actually my massage books, and that should not be in this room, but I took it out of my massage studio and brought it here temporarily. You know how things happen temporarily. And so that has to go. And then, but I don't know. I'm also redesigning my massage space. Anyway, look at all this stuff on the floor over there. Yeah, some of that I acquired from other people, but some of these are my clothes. So I did a clothes closet clearance, so to speak. And I took out a whole bunch of clothing. Actually, this yellow bag is from a neighbor, so that's not even my clothes. But so some of this I acquired. Some of this is just like a decluttering from my closet. So that's there, and that's going to be used in other projects, but I don't know what just yet. So I just hang on to some things. I did have a yard sale in the fall of last year, and the stuff didn't sell, so it's here, and I'm going to use it somehow. And then over here, where am I? Oh, this shelf right here, this shelving unit, I actually put together myself. So I purchased it and then put that together, and it's a rolling cart, and it's a pretty neat little shelf. And maybe someday I'll show you how that works. But I just have like different projects on there, and so this project down here at the bottom is a jeans quilt that I started, and I want to still finish with you online on these videos. Do like maybe a jeans quilt series or something. And then up here, this level is just unfinished blocks that I started and didn't finish. And then this I showed you a little bit at the end of last year, December, one of the videos in December of 2023. And there's some Christmas stuff under there. And then this was that tote that I made from those shreds, the fabric shreds on sewn and melted onto fusible. And I used the dryer sheets as stabilizer. So I did put that into a project. So this shelf, I actually want to finish with you guys online. So let's call these whippets, right? Works in progress. Actually, they're probably UFOs at this point, unfinished objects. So I have that. And of course the clothes. And then I have a bunch of other just fabric down here. And then I have this dresser. Show you this dresser right here that I acquired from somebody, and I do want to refinish this on a video too. I actually have a really cool idea in mind to do some transfers on here and paint this. So I wanted to do that on a video, and I've just been putting it off because I don't really want to paint in the studio, but maybe I will. I don't know. Anyway, let's kind of travel around the room here. So this white wall is where I do a lot of my planning, sort of, or maybe even videos sometimes. You see the iron, that's my ironing station. I just like pull it out wherever I need to go, wherever I need it to go. And you can see that this project, we just had a video on that. And then here's my my fall. You could see the fall colors. I still didn't finish that. So these are all works in progress. I don't know if you call them work in progress or unfinished objects. They're probably both. They're out, like, I leave them here so that I can finish them, right? So if we go around the room a little bit more, yeah, there's my sewing station. That's where I sew. The shelf back here behind me, it's not even, it just has clutter on it. So I'm not going to do a declutter challenge. And if you do want to do a declutter challenge in 2024, I believe Karen Brown of Just Get It Done Quilts has a fantastic video, and she has done several years in a row on decluttering your sewing space. I suggest go watching her videos. And then if you look around, oh my God, look at this mess right back there, right? So this is like all my Steelers stuff in that corner right there, all my Steelers fabric. And then I have like unfinished stuff over here, like projects, works in progress, I guess you could say. More whips, works in progress. And then here is my, let's do this right. So everything on here, you can see I have everything in like boxes and they're labeled. So it kind of looks messy actually, but it's very neat and tidy and organized. And then this shelf right here, this quilt I've been working on for a couple of years now. And I haven't really been working on it. This is definitely an unfinished object. That is my Irish quilt, my Irish themed quilt that I started probably in 2020, maybe 2021. Yeah, it's been a long time, and I just rolled it up and left it there. And then I exploded. I started everything else and just left that. So I need to get back to that. That's one of my first quilts that I started learning how to sew on. Or actually not learning how to sew, but learning how to quilt on. And then those stars right there, guess what that's from? Those are from my 2003 So a Year Full of Stars quilt along, Quilts As You Go. So obviously I didn't finish that yet. So that's a work in progress also. And then these up here, these are works in progress, are definitely UFOs. Those aren't even in progress. Those are just like stashed there to be done for a later day. And then up there, just more stuff. And then if I go around the room a little bit more, there's the light, and that's back where we started from, so you can see the door. Now you can see right behind me here, next to the light, it's going to be hard to see. Here, I'll block the light. So right like over my shoulder, there's some pants that I need to hem, so maybe I'll do a video on how to hem these are uniform pants. So they're law enforcement or military. So maybe I'll show you how to do that. I'm actually not very good at hemming. I have hemmed many of my uniform pants, but I don't like it. So I don't put it on video, but maybe I will. And then underneath that, maybe you can see. So it's not a very good angle because I'm trying to block the light there, and I don't know how to do that and still get it in the shot. But anyway, under that is another quilt along, Quilt As You Go. So all those are blocks. So, this shoulder. So those are all little blocks. Maybe I could just show you this way. So all of those under the tag there, those are all 12 by 12 blocks of military. So I put a military Quilt As You Go together. So those are just blocks. They are quilted. They're sandwiched and quilted, and I just need a sash in between each one and then bind the whole thing. So that's all I have to do on that, but that's been sitting there for a year or more. Definitely more than a year. Probably 2 at this point. I don't know. There's my butt in the mirror. Let's not look at that. Okay, so, and that's my studio. So I didn't really want to do like a tour, but I just wanted to show you all these works in progress. So I start a lot of things, and then because I can't edit, I don't really finish them because finishing them would take a lot of editing, right? And so I just try to do things very quickly on here, and then I put up the film raw, and you guys know that. I just put out my videos raw, unedited, and so as I look around, there's a lot of stuff that I do need to finish, and now that I'm starting to gather a team, I am hoping that I can get some of this stuff finished and completed, and then put it, together in a series, or just put it together in one video so it's all done and you guys can just see it that way. Like to do the tote, just put it together in one video, and that would be really easy. It shouldn't take a series of videos to put together a tote. I mean, a tote bag is pretty easy. Relatively easy. If you know how to sew, it's relatively easy. And so, yeah, and so there's a different, a bunch of different methods to put it together. And so, yeah, as I just look around, there's a lot of stuff, and I'm not going to do a declutter video, but I am going to clean up this space a little bit more. It is pretty messy, and today's the 1st of January of 2024, so this is a good day to reorganize and clean out this space. Now, like I said, go watch other people do their decluttering challenge videos. I'm not going to do one, but I am just going to organize this space a little bit better. And maybe the next time I do a video, or the next time I show you my studio tour, it will look a lot better and not so messy. All right, you guys, but I will say this. My team works, both the ladies that I have are full-time employees elsewhere, and the one is actually a student in college also. So she works a couple of jobs, and she goes to school, and she's doing this, and then she might do another side job too. So we're all busy. I work 4 or 5, sometimes 6 jobs, and we do the YouTube videos. So it's, in 2024, our goal is to stop working so many jobs and just focus more on this YouTube channel and get that going for you guys. And then I also have, when it comes to gardening and stuff, I also have some unboxing videos to do. I bought some more gardening equipment or tools or stuff that we're going to unbox, and we're going to do some gardening videos. And like I said, this dresser behind me here, I want to do a furniture refinishing video on how to paint like that furniture and put on some transfers and such. So we'll show you how to do that. And what else are we doing? You tell me, guys, what do you want to see this year? And I'll try to put it together. All right, you guys have a great first day of the year, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.